ensure that we have an educational reform that will permit for skill development and mind reformation. How do I mean? We have 6334 educational pattern. We are going to change it to 53313.
Yes, sir.
What do I mean? 5 years in primary school, 3 years in junior secondary, 3 years in senior secondary, 1 year compulsory skill development and mind information institute, which you must attend. There you are going to get whether digital skill, skill, vocational skill, or whatever modern skill. From there, if you choose to go to university further, you spend just 3 years instead of the 4 years. You are not an ancestor. You don't need most nations spend 3 years in school.
Yes, sir.
And as they are studying, they will take professional certification programs in the same process. You pick them up, you make them attractive. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The lady, you can proceed.
Thank you very much. Youths are the leaders of tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
So, one of the major things we're going to be doing as a party is we're going to empower the youth.
Of course.
This means that we're going to bring back power to the youth.
Yes.
We have a lot of talent in this country.
Of course.
A lot of talent yet to be harnessed.
Yes.
A lot of talent that can bring out economic value to this country.
Yes.
But because it has been left without taking leverage or advantage of, many people do not have the confidence to use what they have, a God-given talent, to advance this country.
Yes.
So what we're going to do first is to empower the youth. We're going to bring back power to the hands of the youth.
Thank you.
The youth deserves to know that they can be comfortable from their homes. They can take up power from their homes. And how do we intend to do this? We have what we call human capital development. WPP is going to build a very competitive and conducive talent capital development structure where youths will be fully engaged in the use of their talent to promote economic stability with little or no dependence on government or white-collar jobs. We intend to go back to our educational structure. We intend to break and expand our curriculum.
Thank you.
In that, talent skill is not an option. It is compulsory. We want to educate you from the young. Someone said that when you educate a child in the way you should grow, he will never depart from it. What we intend to do as a party is to educate these young ones from when they are in school to when they go out. Secondly, we intend to redefine leadership. Leadership is not a word. My chairperson once stated that. Leadership is what you do. We are not going to lead people who... We have people who are intellectuals in this country, and we are not going to lead them as though they are fools. The last thing we are going to do, as our party slogan says, is transforming minds by changing negative value systems.
Yes.
The Nigerian mentality makes us understand that the youth cannot have power in their hands. It is not true. We are bringing back that power to the youth. We are intellectuals. We are intelligent. We have talent-driven people in this country.
Thank you.
And we are going to give that back to them.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Redefining narratives.
Thank you very much. The next question, please.
Listen attentively. Considering the complexity of insurgency and banditry compounded by the sensitivity of its religious, political, and ethnic undertone, what is your negotiating style, approach, philosophy in dealing with this hybrid nature of insecurity? I repeat myself. Considering the complexity of insurgency and banditry compounded by the sensitivity of its religious, political, and ethnic undertone, what is your negotiating style, approach, philosophy in dealing with this hybrid nature of insecurity?
The lady, you may commence answering the question.
Thank you very much. Nigeria is a country with diverse ethnic groups, religion, political views, and sentiments. It is fortunately or unfortunately, to note that most Nigerians listen more to their traditional rulers, their religious leaders, and what have you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
WPP intends to go through that channel.
Thank you.
People who listen to their leaders would eventually listen to them when they say, don't do this and don't do that.
Yes.
The insecurity in Nigeria is on the rise, and we cannot argue that.
Oh, yes.
What WPP intends to do is to, by one, diversify the security system of this country.
Yes.
We are going to start from the community policing, to the regional policing, to the state policing, then the federal capital in itself. We intend to give back power to communities, community policing. A lot of Nigerian youths are already on the rise doing that. But we intend as a party to recognize their work. They are going to be integrated in the security system of this country.
Yes,
what do I mean? We're going to give them what we call motivation. Give them what we call, they are not based on salary. They are not security personnel, but they are out there fending and securing these people. So we're going to start from there. Community policing, to the regional policing, to state policing. A lot of Nigerian youth, as I repeat, a lot of Nigerian youth listen to their religious leaders. They listen to their traditional leaders. We are going to go through that channel. We'll pick out their traditional rulers, pick out their religious rulers, and gather them in one place and talk to them. We are also going to advocate peace and conflict resolution seminars in all the 36 states of this country. It is saddening to note that a lot of people take law into their hands. As a party, we intend to intensify the rule of law.
Thank you.
No one is going to be above the law.
That's right.
As much as we are trying to meet up to people and talk to them in a calm way, we are still not going to advocate for anyone to take law into their hands. No one will be above the law. As a party, that is what we intend to do. Thank you very much.
Redefining narratives.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. The gentleman can please attempt answering the question.
Thank you very much. Now, let me start by saying that the situation of insecurity in Nigeria has continued to create resounding and high octave of fear, of palpable fear all over the nation. It has actually been shrouded with spate of killings. But let me let you know that a former military president in Nigeria said that if insurgency lasts more than 24 hours in a nation, then the government has a hand in it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, what are we going to do? I think my fellow presidential candidate doesn't understand the facts on ground. That even in this nation, insurgents have been kidnapping traditional rulers. I don't think she understands the facts on ground. Number two, you need to also realize that insecurity is a global phenomenon,
Yes,
especially terrorism. But the best way to approach it is going out on what we call bellum omnium contra omnis.
Yes.
Bellum omnium contra omnis.
Yes.
War of all against all.
Yes.
Nigeria is treating insurgents, bandits, and terrorists with glove hands. Number one, our approach, because security is in two forms. You have defensive security and natural security.
Yes.
In addressing this space, we understand that some of these insurgents and bandits and terrorists are those who are holding conservative religious laws.
Yes.
Number one. Number two are those who are suffering natural, who are not well protected with natural security, like I mentioned.
Yes.
What does natural security mean? When you have enough food in your stomach, you won't be able to pick up a crime. We will protect and make Nigerians in some certain regions that are vulnerable to crime. We will get them busy. Number one. Number two, in defensive security, we are going to close every loose ends and weak ranks among our security architecture.
Yes, sir.
It is very clear and obvious to the eye, crystal clear to the eye, that within our security architecture, there are some insubordinate and officials among our security ranks.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, most governors collect security votes and get it to solve security problems. Yet all these things are not properly put to use.
Yes.
So what are we going to do? in protecting and solving this problem, we are going to implement thoroughly security and dealing with these security officials who are corrupt in the system. Number two, we are going to approach with state and community police. I watched a documentary of women in Anambra State protecting their community at midnight by themselves. Yes. A documentary in Nigeria. We are going to start by having, and also another thing that is worthy of note is that when you have a commissioner in a state that is from Anambra State.
Thank you very much.
Next question. In what ways will you help Nigerians understand the challenges we face as a consuming nation and do the hard work of overcoming this burden together? I repeat myself. In what ways will you help Nigerians understand the challenges we face as a consuming nation and do the hard work of overcoming this burden together?
The gentleman.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, as a consuming nation, we have a task ahead. Nigeria is a nation that has continued to ignore certain strategic sector. For example, Ajaokuta Steel Company has been left dormant for a number of years until recent remembrance and contracting of Russian companies, Russian to come and renovate it. Meanwhile, in causing a nation to become productive, what do? You stir up the action of the individuals in the nation. Get them to work.
Yes.
It's simple as that. In order to take a nation from being consumptive, you get them to work to be productive.
Yes.
Now, how are we going to do it? We have some made in Nigerian products that are not being patronized.
Yes.
Now, we are going to implement policies. It's going to be, now we must confess and state emphatically that it could be a burdensome process, but we will be deliberate and intentional about it.
Yes.
It will require that we have a conference in that regard. Because it has become very obvious that some things are just said, but stringent actions do not follow.
Yes.
We are going to make it a course of action to ensure that in patronizing Nigerian products, we will call for national conference and implement it as policies to ensure that you compulsorily, starting from our leaders, in what they use. In America, for example, the American president uses the American car, specifically designed for him.
Yes, sir.
This we are going to do in Nigeria starting.
Yes.
I, as a president,
Yes.
when I assume office, my first ride to the inauguration venue as an example will be with a Nigerian product.
Yes.
For example, you have Innocent carrying out, phenomenal technological innovations, yet not being properly encouraged.
Yes.
We have in Aba City several guys doing a lot, yet they are not being patronized.
Yes.
Our textile industry has been abandoned.
Yes.
When we get people to Bangladesh is getting $32 million from textile industry. Yet we abandon us. It will be a burdensome process, but must be intentional.
Yes, sir.
Nations are not built in a day.
Yes.
But we will take the pain and ensure that we take stringent actions in the process. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
The lady, you may proceed.
Thank you very much. Our core slogan for the WPP is new ideologies generating extreme revenue, irrespective of
Adversities.
As Nigerians, we need to reorient ourselves. Of a truth, most Nigerians aren't ready to work. And if we must change Nigeria from a consuming country to a producing country, we must be ready to work.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We must be ready to work. We also, after working, we must be ready to consume what we work for.
Yes.
Nigeria has long been a consuming nation rather than a producing nation. And that is why the human capital development comes into play. This time around, we'll be coming in the sector of agriculture. Agriculture is one of the sectors that have been, will I say, relegated to the background. We have used crude oil as a system or means of foreign exchange and what have you. But I would like to bring our attention back to the sector of agriculture. Nigerians have so many cash produce that we can farm and produce and export to other countries. That is why WPP is intending to have what I call, again, the mega farm city. In the mega farm city, we intend to utilize every sector, rising from the digital marketers, those in the ICT, those who are in graphic design and what have you. We'll combat them in the same sector. It doesn't have to be if you are a farmer or if you are someone who buys produce. We are going to utilize the talents of this country and bring them to mega farm city.
Oh, yes.
It will be a community where farming is inculcated. What do I mean? We are going to acquire a space in every state in the 36 states of this country.
Thank you.
Where the government will give a chance to youths who would use their talent to develop those farms.
Thank you.
Youth may not have the money to do those things, but we would make sure we provide the facilities for them to be able to farm those lands. We're also going to be taking charge or using the irrigation farming. In that, whether in raining season or in dry season, we are not stopping to produce goods that can be consumed in the country and out of the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Kindly put your hands together for them. One more time. We will have a 2-minute recess before you take the final question and also challenge your opponent's position. The 2 minutes begin now.
Are you sure?
Yes, you're You're already doing it. Make me more. Drink. Correction. It was a wrong concept. Okay, that if you say they're not ready, how do you use them to be ready to
So children.
You tell her that and you were saying that they will use cyber criminals. So how can you use a criminal? I don't know.
Thank you very much. We can have our seats
Don't allow him
and
to
the
win
debate
that.
continues. One more time, please put your hands together for the two presidential aspirants. We'll take the last question, then move to the segment of reviews and counter reviews. Listen.
Last question. What policies will you imbibe to curb the brain drain crisis that will further reassure our professionals their stake in the national cake? I repeat myself. What policies will you imbibe to curb the brain drain crisis that will further reassure our professionals their stakes in the national cake?
The gentleman, you may wish to begin answering the question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think this is a way of reestablishing to Nigerians again about the misconception about my fellow presidential candidates by not defining correctly what brain drain means.
Yes, sir.
Brain drain, as already established by the moderator in his question, which is reiterated again, is the process of migration.
This segment is a question and answering segment.
Thank
It
you.
is not a point countering segment.
All right. Now, our policies will go around operation of granting grants and non-interest loans to skilled workers around the country. Now, that will include the place of giving grants to professionals, especially medical professionals, young graduates, in order to find a life for themselves. Number two, we will create a system that accommodates proper remuneration and social packages by collaboration with their organization and association. For example, for young legal practitioners, we'll collaborate with the National Bar Association for proper access to young lawyers who do not have a way to live.
Yes, sir.
For the health professionals, we'll partner with the National Medical Association.
Yes, sir.
For those who are willing to establish private hospitals on their own, they will find a way to do that. And for also, we'll create a scheme to ensure that those who do not have good way to start up their life, we can also encourage entrepreneurial services for professionals also as an idea. We'll give the idea of partnership with institutions to buy the idea of food production by also encouraging professionals to invest in agriculture one way or the other,
Yes, sir.
which is a way of promoting our agricultural plan and ensuring that we have a deep agricultural policy and revolution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. The lady may wish to answer the question.
All right, thank you very much. I would like to apologize for the gross definition of brain drain crisis. But the policies I would like to imbibe, me and my party, is we would be giving scholarship and loans for people who are interested in doing such.
Yes.
For instance, people who are in the medical association, people who are, for instance, one of our custodians stated that she didn't have the money to go to school, to pay her school fees, and she had to be withdrawn from school for a while. This kind of situations, we intend to have grants and loans and scholarship that will cover such issues.
Oh, yes.
We also intend to create a system to increase remuneration packages. We also intend to create a system to train medical students.
Yes.
Our system do not allow for medical students to be equipped thoroughly. What we intend to do is to equip our medical personnel thoroughly for them to be able to work comfortably in a system such as Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can we please put our hands together again for them? Would like to appreciate both of you for ventilating and creating multidimensional perspectives to these questions. And the outcome of this is to allow people decide and choose where to incline their voting decision based on your position in answering the question. At this point, we will request that each candidate counter the point of their opponents, and this is aimed at creating a sense of balance and opinion stability. And so we will begin by allowing the lady to counter the opponents. Thank you very much. You have 2 minutes for that.
All right. Presidential aspirants for GDP. You talked of war of all against all to tackle insurgency and terrorism. What makes you think war is one of the strategies used against terrorism to attack in the nation?
Now, thank you very much. I think what you got wrong is the literal perception. You have a wrong literal perception. When I say war against war, I remember a former military president in Nigeria here once, when he came on board, he went out with war against indiscipline. Now, when you say war against all, we are saying war, all Nigerians are warring against all criminal tendencies.
Yes,
all forms of terrorism.
Yes, sir.
We have the political will. We are not redundant persons who will sit in the office and not take actions. When we see crime, we have situations where we see Nigerians being killed mercilessly across the nation. And yet, we stay aloof, not taking deep actions.
Yes.
That is what we are saying, war. If it will require that I will go out on the field and stay with my army, it's a way of boosting their morale.
Yes.
I can choose to spend time with the army in their place of fighting. If it will require they will stay in Sambisa Forest, I will stay there so I can feel the pulse.
Yes.
Because we have many of them on the field. Our armies are fighting. They are fighting, they leave their families at home. Fighting and they are being ignored. So we'll go all out against them with deep political will and leadership by example.
You also stated that you would adopt legal machineries to settle farmland. Legal machineries like what?
Thank you very much. In Nigeria, we have land use acts and policies.
Yes.
Now,
1978.
now for a good example, a tribe called Tiv and Junkum. Tiv is in Benue State and Junkum tribe is in Taraba State. They have been having land dispute for a very long time.
Thank you very much. Your time is up. Thank you for your counterpoints. We would like to ask the gentleman to counter the points of his opponents.
Now,
2 minutes.
thank you very much, sir. First, I wouldn't want the grass to grow under your feet as my beloved friend. But I want us to put in proper perspective Nigerians that brain drain means migration of professionals, like we see. Thank you. Number two, I think it's an insult on Nigerians to say that most Nigerians are not ready to work.
Yay.
Most Nigerians are sweating under their breath
Yes, sir.
to survive.
Yes, sir.
Most of them power generators continuously. For example, here we know we can believe our organizers are spending so much to keep us running.
Yes.
Number three, you must realize that despite the difficult situation, Nigeria is still struggling to eat.
Yes.
And it will be for a company, a party that says it's redefining narratives, and they are still going the lane of previous persons. It is painful. It is totally painful. Another thing you said, you emphasize on agriculture. Agricultural sector is not the only the sector in the economy.
I didn't say it was the only sector.
Yeah, you kept on talking about farm mega
Because this is
city.
one of the major sector we'll be using as a party.
Thank
Don't
you.
go beyond the scope of what I state.
Now, what about the manufacturing sector? What about the creative sector? What about the services? How about these ones? What will you do in the creative industries? What will you do with the manufacturing industries? Are there no potentials there? How about the services?
Excuse me,
Are there no
Mr.
potentials
President.
there?
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I stated clearly that one of the major sectors we'll be using is agriculture. This does not in any way mean that we do not have talent in the manufacturing industry, the creative industry, design,
I want you to label the point. If
human capital development.
Thank you.
We are taking advantages of this.
Thank you. I want you to now substantiate your point on those other sectors. If you truly have plans in that regard, please let Nigerians know.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. What we call human capital development. I stated earlier that we're going to be empowering the youth. What I mean by that is we're going to start
Thank
teaching
you very
early.
much. Your time is up. You may have your seat.
Yes.
You may have your seat. Each presidential candidate has 60 seconds to do a summary of their positions as regards all the questions.
You lack the knowledge.
The lady can begin to summarize. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Dear Nigerians and fellow Nigerians, I also want to thank you for this opportunity. As I earlier stated that WPP is out to redefine narratives.
Yes.
With a slogan, new ideologies, increasing revenue, extreme revenue,
Thank you.
regardless of adversities in this country. We are still maintaining the fact that we are redefining narratives. We may not be able to redefine all the narratives because 4 years might not be sufficient to redefine such narratives, but that does not mean we are not taking into cognizance of those adversities.
Thank you.
And we are ready to put out our feet to work as a country.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Redefining narratives.
White Progressive Party.
Redefining narratives.
Thank you. The gentleman can summarize in 60
Thank you
seconds.
very much, sir. Now, I once make reference to this Chinese proverb. He said the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. We have a social contract with our people. They surrendered most of their inalienable rights to us as a government.
Yes, sir.
They have surrendered their will to us so that we as government can sustain a maintenance order and protecting their rights. Also, Martin Luther King said something. He said injustice anywhere is a counter to justice everywhere. As a people, we are going to apply, as a party, we will uphold productivity and service. If productivity is increased, income generation will be increased. As a party, we are going to apply all the components of governance, ranking along legitimacy, accountability, transparency, value of human life, value of human happiness, and all other components of democracy. We are going to sustain democratic ideals to ensure and the time.
Can you please put your hands together for me? Thank you very much. We will carry out a tradition where the presidential candidate of an opposing party will move over to the other party and extend pleasantries and handshake. We'll begin with the Green Party. Kindly move over to the White Party wing and greet the party members. Thank you.
My people, I greet
We see you.
The presidential candidate of the White Progressive Party can do the same. A handshake between the two presidential candidates will also cement the conversation.
How about side dog?
It's a handshake, Baba. They look for hug.
It's in spirit of sportsmanship. We are very
Thank you
loving
very much. Before we hand over to the VOF rather, would like to request that every party member move to the other side and extend pleasantries to their supposed opponents, and you end up. Thank you very much.
Women leader. Campaign. Chairman.
Rubbishing. I celebrate you. Mama. Yeah, I celebrate you. Yeah. Mr. Ice, thank you.
Thank you very much. Would like to appreciate all that participated in this debate, including our esteemed viewers. Would like to hand over to the VOF at this point. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being part of the presidential debate today. So as we close, we are going to take the national anthem as we stand at an attention.
Libra di Gadosia. Mercy Lord, mercy Lord, mercy Lord, mercy Lord, mercy Lord.
No way.
Let's thank God for mercy. Let's thank God for mercy. Maliga brada basha kataya la bradiga dosia. Legede lebrede lebosia. Father, we thank you for mercy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Majola brande kis katala brada kita. Ingali bradiga daya. Mercy corrects our mistakes. Mary speaks for us when we can't speak. Mercy, mercy, Lord. Jali brada gada balaba. Liga rodozo dobolodos. Ligo dobos ketele brada baya gadaba. Jaketele brodo bolodo bosia. Inka twa 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 twa. Erikoto to balada balaba. Majede bredele bosia. Mazedele bosia gadaba. Tell the Lord, amplify our words. Amplify the voice, the words that are played today. Amplify the words. Amplify the words. Increase the words. Mercy. We rest under your mercy, Lord. We rest under your mercy, Lord. Father, we thank you. Thank you, awesome God. Your mercy is what we are relying on. Your mercy is what we are relying on. The battle is not to be strong. By strength shall not prevail. 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 Rely on our words. We rely on your strength, O God. We rely on your strength, O God. There's an assignment. Go and motivate men. Go and inspire the world. Go and inspire our voters. Go and motivate our voters. Yes, angels. That we vote. That we vote. That we vote. That we vote. An assignment. An assignment. Lift up the banner of WPP across 36 states of Nigeria. Across 36 states of Nigeria. Lift up the banner of WPP across all states, across the globe, across Africa. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Just please hold up. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. Amen. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. must be to the Lord. Because we have done our best. I have something to say. We have done our best. 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 We have done our best.
He says it might not make sense.
Is if you are not even also the father. This super, it's not them that decide, it's the voters, it's the viewers, not even father or we. You see by talking better thing. Now vote. Now vote. So he's thanking God and mercy. Yes. So viewers, you have to come and everything before we go and change clothes. Later you call them over, then you pray them. Or you have even prayed already. So we can know mercy.
Is it that I will just say, the father will come? Yes, Lord.
I did not tell you before.
This one said that she pray and he will not let it go.
Even if Father, we have removed the
Yeah, don't
okay, so what you do, ask Sirifred how his own was. Whether he called him intention at that time to now say it, or he was one that decided where we go. So I know what we do before I can change clothes.
Let them know. Yes, Lord.
The way these people were tackling you, but it's like grace, we don't go fear. But the way she wants, you fucking pray for her, because she's one that is, she's the one that what she said. So we have to pray. We keep praying for her, so our strength will not fail her. We need your strength because you are the one that your hand is lifted up. We are the one carrying your hand up. Please.
removed it, so that fixed
The
it.
husband will be so happy to see you
I
stand.
swear that you'll be like this one.
Presidential candidate. It's not a, are you ever wearing Nigerian bros?
Not be bronze and I'll go.
Okay, sorry, Nigerian gold. Calm down, darling.
When you put them in for the money, I'll go push my life for them to the quick method and the effort you are looking for. Thank you for what you I don't know how to say.
We have all done what we can do, nothing else. Only God.
Father, we stand upon your word and we align to its leadings. And we know that you are perfect in this season.
No, I'm not
You have made us a part of it. We make everything perfect in the name
You just leave her free. A woman leave her, men are leave her. Men are just leave her, let her feel herself. The way you gather her, it look like say.
I'm coming. I want them to feel.
Men are leave her, beg. At least now you cannot drink your cold water. Can't drink your cold water. Men are bring her for herself.
Will you not be friends? What's the still there? I don't understand the still in this thing.
Continue to be even despite whatever.
No, we will be still. Most Nigerians
Oh, it's okay, everything's okay. No, it's okay, it's okay.
No, this regime is over. This regime is over.
So we friend.
For your love, I'm grateful. Yes, you blessed me, you came to die for me.
So, she wants to confirm something. She's waiting for people to round up. She's waiting for people to round up. I'm not even about that, about the recognition of
every day, God, your grace and mercy is always a part of me. God has given me, He has given me victory. Almighty God has given me victory. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah, 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 Come, let's dance, let's give Him praises now. It's Jesus that gives Him
No. He told me to pray and pick it.
Because of Jesus,
That was in the afternoon.
I am. Vice President, what are you doing?
Next time the father comes, did he
tell
you
Yeah, he told me that. It was in the afternoon. He told me that I should pray and pick a person to be God. Okay.
I'll be you.
Thank you for your cry. Don't.
I don't feel
that was incredible.
Okay, very, very few people do what you do.
Someone just collapsed.
Exactly. Some start crying there.
Thank you.
Someone just say million
So, but beyond the positive aspect, we know that
there's no need explaining.
you did your best. You tried.
This is politics. I can twist your word to attack.
It's politics. That's how it is.
I don't need to.
It's not friendly. Yeah, that's just.
Is that not the politics?
Even if you are saying, there's no line of defense. It's a literal word.
It was a literal word.
Nigerians are not.
The thing is, even though you have a line of defense, I can always come back if I want to. That's why it's a debate. That's why it's a debate. If I bring a point, you can't have a point.
But that line,
What is it?
There are so many
insult
points.
Nigeria.
This is
That's the statement this president made that caused an uproar. He said Nigerians are
you know what?
almost similar.
Nigerians are the most
He said they are not ready.
You can't come out. Listen. There is no nation you go. There is no nation you go to that you won't select people. There is no nation you go to.
You guys don't
No, it's not on your person.
You guys have love
When
like
it
Steve.
comes
It
to
was
you,
me too that
okay,
been
okay.
brutal. Ha. Steve was still holding back. You know why? You know why? Let us go.
There are two different during crisis. When he corrected me, I was
No, it's not about this.
But
How much time do you have to convince Nigerians?
making it look like that was
Their country and Nigerians are more productive in their country than us.
Because they are female, you are giving them
I'm not being
you people have counted that with
If they set the base for you, you not
If you
take
see
the
most
base. I will use
Nigerians
the
are
against
not
you.
ready.
Your defense is not complete enough. How is it with your defense? If your defense is not complete, it is my job as a good debater, my job
and
to
then bring my own point.
If you
That
still come back, I will still come back.
can divert people's attention.
It's not a matter of.
Have you read that?
Who can
Have you read that
who
where
can talk
people
more?
leave every soldier men that were not ready to work and train them and make them to give.
And they were not ready. Why did you train them? They are not ready
You
to
came to
work.
motivate them now.
That's why we are coming to train them now.
If you are not ready to work, you cannot train
And
people that
they
are not ready to work.
That's what we are saying.
You can't train people that are not ready.
When people are not ready to work, there's no way you compare them
Them
to
to
friends.
work.
There are two different things. Circumstances can make you not be ready to work in the country. It's different from when you are lazy. I'm lazy and I'm not ready to work. There are two different things. I can decide not to be ready to work now. Later on, I'll start to work.
Even if it's not but you just used it as
Even in his
he just went to attack it for you.
You are not taking it to heart. You get it.
Everybody and anybody will say people in Nigeria are not ready. But at the same time, in a situation of debate, you can use it against you. This guy, okay, just like the last point he made. Now, you stressed on the fact that she didn't touch on that sector. You know quite right that she doesn't really have, but still he used it. It's just like me saying why this we touch the transportation.
Yeah, it was from beginning to the end, even when it was not time back. My sister, you don't know Nigeria.
Nigerians, we attack them because of this empathy.
They do that and they
ask the female.
By saying we are not aware.
Thank God this political week is over. That's it. Like
it's not something normal.
I did mine.
Like I'm glad it's over.
No, no, they brought it up, not we.
Daddy, viewers.
Now your people start now. I saw a counter.
What was that?
I was not apologizing. No. I saw a countenance.
Even if they work, it doesn't look like they're doing that.
I said I'm proud of you.
Okay.
How?
We already encouraged and was okay. You came and met us.
So we say it was needless for me to have done that.
What did you apologize for?
I didn't apologize. I said I'm proud of you. That's what I told you.
You came and used the word you
I didn't say apologize. This is what I said. You didn't hear me.
Are you serious? Are they ready to work?
You didn't hear.
Bring out the revolution, change.
Yes, Father.
This was
Yes, Father. This thing has finished. Let me go and sleep. Yes, Father.
that one
That is in the toilet. Maybe I've forgotten I said.
Who said?
No, you're not getting me. Some people don't know debate at all. Some people don't know anything for debate, just they watch. Some might say, it's true. What this guy says is true. Why would she say Nigerians are not worried to war? Some will say a lie. Why would they attack her? So you see the two realities. All of them are left to the viewers. It's left to the viewers. Go play out. Argument will start from them now. We cannot do anything to change whatever we just stay here now. They wait for
to not be mainstream.
making all this. Outside, I didn't go this side.
Please come downstairs.
So that's what I was telling VOF. I know if I go up now, they call my come down. Just wait. Me, I know if I go up now, they say my come down. Now they put clothes. But at least you are relieved now.
As in
can sleep well.
I'm free. I'm so free right now.
Yeah.
But you let them sleep last night because of this. I said 3 a.m. every day.
You must give in your best. As much as one house is doing, doesn't mean you know
the day of my life, I praise you. When we're singing and dancing, you're singing, don't hear. Are we singing to you?
We don't hear. Where?
Yes, and when you're singing.
When?
Say you're singing.
Is when I was calling some friend. And I was kind of calling friend that she wants to announce some things and let them run up. Okay, now where you do go up now? So we won't go change, don't draw in come down. Is that the reason why I'm here standing here? What the prophet sees while sitting down, even a 58 believer cannot see when standing up.
Prophet.
But at the same time, when an elder stays too long at the latrine, the vulture will mistake him for a cat.
What?
I didn't use word as an elder. I use prophets. I didn't use elder.
Okay. This is a warning to all of us, and it's very important. The production team have noticed that some of us will put off our mic, make a statement, and put it on. So they are not getting us at some point. So if you know you are doing that, don't try it again, because there are consequences that will come after that. Because whatever happens with your mic, they know there. If you put it off or the battery is low, they know. So don't put off your mic for any reason again. This is not a secret society. It's an open-minded event, and the viewers must hear you at all times. So that is a very strong warning to all of us. Don't put off your mic for any reason again. Thank you. For now.
Show me that is all, everything does.
When will there be a change of leadership?
It will be communicated.
My microphone.
So make the KOH go to cook now. Go cook your last supper.
When I want to sleep, I often.
You wait, speak.
I don't even bother. Not even bother yourself taking it off. There's no need. Because you might wake up not remembering. For me, since once they hand over my microphone to me, I go leave and
microphone.
Since the day where they won't collect
Most of the
them.
time when I want to sleep,
I know they offer, I go just pull and keep. Now why I like this
Better you don't even off it. If the battery off, they'll call you and say battery is
That's a
off.
simple thing for me.
Then for you to now off it,
I know they off.
and battery will not be.
Not even
You are not
they
saving
have
battery for them. Better you don't off it.
That's understood.
Ify, please come and help me now. It's not dressed, so.
When should we meet?
Go cook more chop first.
Okay.
I know.
What time?
Maybe after
After service is better. Who's campaign? Hey, that one is general now. General campaign. General campaign, what does it mean? You're not reading manifesto. It's just for you to still tell your viewers. Remember me, you all the. If they give you 1 minute, it's not 15 minutes.
Mom, blessings. Let me quickly wash my hair. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
What exactly is the plan? Yeah, we can do that today. We can do that today. talk about how it's going to be like.
That 4 hours, you are not sure because, like I said, there will be a guest tomorrow. So you don't know the time that may come up tomorrow. So if we have the time now, why not?
Okay, there's a guest tomorrow.
Yes, that will come and watch the Christian fashion. So please, let's maximize our time.
Go up and come now. Let me just.
I'm from kitchen. Men are no good men's. Let's not leave me and you. Never change.
Take it like 30 minutes before you eat, not after it.
We are here to be. Why?
Please on the microphone so that thank you. No lie. Can you take it like okay?
We are.
You were asleep, so we didn't want to disturb your sleep. That is why. Just you're welcome.
This one is managing clothes. If you wear clothes, you just package them.
Fashion role.
Okay.
Pageantry, we don't get different clothes.
Why you don't wear clothes over 5 hours?
If we want to go by, let's just do straight from nobody's smiling, nothing.
Definitely clothes I'll give for them. Before I think I put my clothes.
But pageantry is when you have to walk.
The not smiling note is our best note of the content.
See my white and black. Native, don't go.
Yes. Fashion statement.
No, now.
A denomination that don't smile.
That don't smile.
No, they are not acting. No.
They said represents a denomination.
The point is just where, not like you want to find that one wrong. You should be able to see. Yes. So I mean, that means here is it. It's going to be difficult. Okay, it's going to be difficult in the sense that we have mostly Pentecostals and Orthodox churches. Yes.
We don't have Orthodox.
We still have.
Yes. Amongst us, after them. Okay, generally in Nigeria. Okay.
So, how do you represent these denominations? You strike a post at the front. It will be difficult. Now, if he is dressed up, you can call him this time. No, I feel like once you see anybody, you can just ask Pentecostal. You can say everybody will know. There are few churches that have a thing. Example, my church now. Once I wear my own, you know, like we have a uniform. Are you wearing it? But you are not wearing it tomorrow now.
You will wear it too. Excuse me.
You never said
you and the very calm down, don't be fight.
How far now?
So, for example, somebody from maybe the Redeemed Christian Church of God, probably if you have maybe a handband or something, but if you don't have, maybe you can figure out to strike your post to do something in the front that will make people know, oh, this church.
Let me go.
Because at the end of the day, truly,
They brought how many?
you don't have people from maybe Anglican, Methodist, like my church. These are people who can actually differentiate. Every other church is to wear your clothes.
Tomorrow.
Is to wear your clothes to church.
Living just.
A church in that context is talking about
there are many churches now. If I go and represent life,
sorry, do you have anybody from?
no.
Especially lady, you know there's a way you say lady. Yes,
No, I'm saying.
You don't have to ask, you will know.
Those that's
like
very
for
few.
instance
now, the way
How fine.
dress one Sunday, the picture as a Dunamis member with that hat, with that decision, looking like mommy.
Is it not possible for us to like improvise here?
That's where I'm going.
Can we have somebody
We have to
dress like
find
somebody
exactly
so that we can
associate our dresses to
Can we now do that to make it more fun for the person?
Exactly. Because everybody will just wear that church clothes.
Yes.
And it should just be nothing.
You need to have a clothes for the Bible. But you need to
You come and give me that her week. I'll do running.
If you can change now, come back again and do things.
So it will be all of us just going, and the person will not even know, okay, what church was.
This one aware.
That's why I said, when you said, that's what the name they give fashion statements. Creating a statement what you are wearing.
No, maybe only her. We don't know yet.
Kind of
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So we have to, if you can do friends, nobody has all this my room here. And use that for a click. So let's just work with what we have.
I still can't believe this event. Are you truly because are deceiving?
I told you people now. When I was there, I said,
nobody has all this.
I said this clothes will size me. This is
okay.
Without white
Sledgy.
Let's ask the other person.
But it's not the
very Pentecostal. That's the closest we have.
The next people will come for as custodians next year. They will bring all those because they will have learned from
And guess what? The 60 shop then.
Normally every year it's not the same thing they do.
So we'll just try and improvise.
See
what we can just work out.
Look at your wardrobe.
See what you can
depict from your wardrobe.
The normal, which one is abnormal?
No, I'm trying to say like the normal everyday Pentecostal church.
That's what most of us.
That is what almost everybody will wear.
That's what.
In fact, as a matter of fact, except me.
every other person will wear the usual.
Even myself, it was just by chance that I brought it.
I can ask Eunice to borrow one of our
because I wanted to be wearing it
to spice my look up for you.
But I've been forgetting.
You can do deeper life.
As many there was no deeper.
Yeah, with your all back, you can do deeper.
Hey, no, for real.
And what happened to Eunice?
No, your own looks more. This one is already.
It's already fashion.
It's already. If I be pastor for the man, I will.
My 3 earrings.
She's stressed.
I have my 3 earrings, so I can't.
So you can't remove.
And you remove it now.
I remove this up one.
And you remove the one you used to remove.
You will use scarf and cover your face. Do the same thing to cover your head with a scarf.
The light because you don't just want to represent that.
But wait, you guys say Eunice has the clothes now.
According to her,
but Eunice says she does not want to do it.
She should give me a
the truth is that Eunice is actually
you can't.
I will cover this hair now.
She's even actually running 3 times. She's going to run as the and she can run as do.
She's here.
Eunice, you are saying you can do deeper life.
Oh, calm down.
So we're saying that you're going to
Okay,
run 3 times. Like you're going to do 3 times. Number 1, you're going to be showing, exhibiting that lady's 2 dresses now. And you cannot do it one at a time. You do it one after the other. Then still help us to depict this thing, deeper life. Since you say you have the deeper life costume. And that's
Is it that long skirt you used to make?
without your tobacco.
Is it that long skirt that is shiny?
That black and white.
Okay. With
Can we have another prayer? Who can bless me?
Deeper life.
I have to now clean my makeup.
No, let me do deeper life.
I was about saying that.
Why not start with that so that later you can
Then
start
why
with
other
other
people
people.
make up? When you make up, you know, say
Exactly. Why other people
That thing. I want to make, because makeup,
only if
makeup
you want to,
exactly.
only if you bring your stuff down and you will do the normal change, like the way they change.
That's the thing.
No, let her be the first.
Let her go first without makeup.
That first, immediately she do the first one. While others are doing her own, she will go up.
Exactly, and quickly.
And go and be doing her this thing. While others will
But do you think she will be?
Makeup will not be heavy now.
light makeup, Eunice, they do.
It's
Just
not
to
doing
come like this,
foundation.
go like this, go back.
Let's
Let's
say
say
I
I come like this, go back.
Nah. How many times? Not be one, twice. Not be twice.
That means everybody would have to finish
No,
their
she's doing
before
twice now. 2 different outfits with that.
Then,
the other one.
Once she goes, okay, we'll know not to keep.
And when she just come with the first outfit, maybe the horse blood, done, she go now. Hey, come with it. Then she go do the other one. The skirt come first. Another person's gonna come. She go tidy herself, maybe put her makeup on, then wear one of the outfits, then come and go back, change into the other one. It's simple.
She will be on standby so that you might come.
They're very simple.
That means I will come at the end.
Yes, it no matter.
You don't mean.
It no matter because you already don't show
No,
the
you should have 2 outfits from apart from the first deeper life.
Yeah.
Right. So once you're done with that, you
go and rejuvenate for the 2 other outfits. Other people
then
will
you come back. Once you're done, you wear the second clothes. You come back. While you are gone, changing for the third, we'll come up with something again to keep the person, waiting while you're back.
So
First, middle, last.
So we have 8 guys and 7 ladies. Minus you, if perfect. So if we take you out, that's
6 ladies.
Oh, okay. It's a guy that we still have to take.
It will be 7-7. Take one of the guys out to the ladies.
That's what I'm saying. We have to. It's the guy we have to take out so that it will be 7-7.
All right.
Okay.
Take you
So
out.
we'll do single first, then we'll pair up the second time while she's dressing for the third. Do you
So
understand?
single then pairing to keep the man.
Yes. Then once she's done, we'll all walk in. Take her about. Leave. That's scared. Talk now. Talk.
We should say we're doing single first. Then before we do
Oh, come and pair.
Yes.
Some of us change into single.
Do you think you can change in between? This thing is, do you think so?
Me, I want to actually, as that lady want to market, we say we want to market my product.
Help me.
How will people know opportunity for her?
Yes.
She has to be gown so she can wear the
Madam,
How will people, how would my point?
I want to actually.
Assuming there's a moderator or something, how will people now?
So we have to have a moderator.
How will people know that you're wearing this?
Leave it for the people. But let me just do my own work.
Aside from that, if you do.
But that even for the other, for this other lady, how will people know?
They know because
Okay.
we are going to mention her name.
Yeah, they will mention her name.
You have to now work with him.
See, they will give us a stop to mention people who clothe us. Why?
No, that one
That
I'm
one was
unveiling.
for the unveiling.
So why we not figure? As we don't do that for unveiling, can't we do the same?
Me, I'm saying you
That
don't
one
need
has
to
to
mention.
be
Just allow me to
mentioned.
change
That's
2
the
times. That's my
The
own.
remaining work.
Leave it for the people.
Yeah, we have 2 times to come.
You have to.
And that's what I'm telling you.
Change into your gowns that the same 2 times. Not be 2 times we set that.
Guy, you have to work with the master. The master of ceremony has to anchor. The new master of ceremony has to. We cannot just be coming blah, 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 and going.
Of course. I mean,
So the master of ceremony will be the one to coordinate it. Already dressed up. Can even come in last and say, this is the, and you're able master of ceremony.
of course.
Yeah, he has to come last. If he has to.
So is this after church or?
It should be after church now. Church is 9 in the morning.
Without my turban. Okay.
They will not be.
So what we need to know now is
No wig.
which comes first.
Yeah,
The
we'll
campaign
maybe when we're
or-
about to rehearse, we'll do all the schematics and all the
Did they do this catwalk?
It depends on the guest. If your guest comes late and you are waiting for your guest to
That was
come
what I
before
said. I don't think I'm
So I
going
should
to
take a
wait.
Oh, you walk your normal,
You should just do our campaign and
but when you
then-
now get to the front, that's when you now do this thing.
Because
Okay.
I also want to the guests time. The guests cannot be coming here by 2 and we're doing campaign around 2. And campaign cannot be.
Should we campaign the 6?
What if the guest comes late? That's
The
Exactly.
guests cannot come late for this kind of thing. You understand me? Wait till
We need information from daddy.
Exactly.
Daddy, we need information.
Why I say
Okay, should we just have ourselves here and just try?
Exactly. Let's
Because
try
what she said is we
something.
may not have time to.
Yes, actually.
Be greatness. What do you think?
Do you see evidence?
To rehab.
Okay, yes, no, we have to organize it.
That's what I'm saying. If the guest is coming late, the campaign comes earlier. That's what I'm
let's wait
saying.
for father to call you off and all that time.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just trying to use our logic. Let's use our logic and get prepared as we go.
Can we just rehearse today or probably
so that
come
should the
today?
guest be coming late, we would have done our
Yeah.
campaign. Not that I say our campaign is 6 o'clock and by 5, boom, the guest comes. Campaign will be started. The guest will be working. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. If we are ready, we can shoot our shot anytime.
Is
That's what I'm saying now. It's like my head. Because sometimes we have seen guests that you're waiting for, they will not come. Oh, you do.
so should we start our rehearsal now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's start.
Do we know? Wait, see that he said we'll have a glimpse of the outside now. Is it not for that?
God bless you. That's what I said.
Even though what we do, we are prepared.
We shall rehearse.
A glimpse of
And
the
then let's
outside.
rehearse. Me, I've forgotten those steps too.
You see, that one's still there. We don't come in, you understand? That one's still there.
Even if the event will be out, okay, you just say maybe that will
That
be,
event will
even
be
if it's
out.
outside or
I'm not
inside,
sure.
we shall still rehearse.
Anyone, shall we? Let's so we should just be prepared.
It's around 8. So we have 4 hours to 12 a.m.
I want to take one of these out.
Take that place, Abby. The morning when we wanted to work out, we were like, now you don't like say you never talk people will talk.
So
but we need this space now.
Exactly.
This morning when we wanted to work out, I wanted to shift the same way like
Baba
now we said they give ourselves. We are done with.
What's wrong with your scarf is soft. I wanted to ask, when I'm wearing that long, please, may I borrow your wig, the short one? Not this curly one, the straight one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of we'll make it like this in the front.
Okay.
That will be the stage.
Okay.
You know, wrong way stage will come like this. Then in the front.
I'll have to try it so that I'll know that.
So turn it.
But it's the same thing now. When you get this one is more elevated than the normal ground.
No, you don't understand what you're saying.
Like
this is how it is.
This is your walkway.
Yeah, and then this is the stage.
Then this will not
where
be
you now
stage,
go like this.
Where you can go
and
like
go
this,
like this.
Go like this.
And go like this. You go back with this.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be elevated.
Yeah. Let's just.
First soldiers of the father.
Hey, can it stay like that?
It's
long.
You can't do it.
Let's try it.
See how I am.
It will stay.
Let's take this one.
You would have waited till the time now before changing on this thing.
Don't carry it up. Yes. Aha. Grab it now. So this would be like the stage in the front.
Yeah. So this is where you spread.
The wall comes. Then you go. Then you come back. Then you go back to the middle.
And then you go. That's it.
Yeah, stylist of the day. Yeah. But should I give you one advice? If you want to showcase your clothes, you should not be the one wearing it actually. Okay, so all of them are your size. It would have been better if somebody's wearing it, then you take the walk with the person to the front and talk blah 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 by something. That's how they do it.
Or after the person had gone, you will now come and say that last design was the last two designs was made by me.
Your model will stand, you will walk in, they will clap for you, you walk in and then
I think you're saying machine.
You steal your clothes yourself. You will come. I'm the model, but I'm coming as the stylist again. Wait. You come again. I'm the stylist.
Exactly.
The master of ceremony can say it. That's what will resolve to.
This is custodian. She actually designed her own outfit.
Yes, they can actually do that.
Not that we'll be all quiet and just be walking like.
Will it be quiet? Will it?
They should play song. I know they play song go wrong. It has to be something. As a matter of fact, you follow beats now.
The master of. Oh, you mean on the piano?
No.
They should give us sound.
That will give us sound. That one is. So this will be our backstage, of course.
Yeah.
This will be our backstage. So you come in. Thank God we've even done this thing before. Okay. Time. Dinner, I don't know. But you.
That spaghetti was like.
God bless
what is on the top?
Why people?
I was so surprised.
I must break.
The way he just turned, I was like, whoa. I didn't even notice it. We started laughing. I was like, what just happened?
Because it was like making
Oh my God.
Don't worry, we'll teach everybody.
We'll still rehearse now, don't worry.
Ladies, you come downstairs with your heels. Men, you come downstairs with your cover shoe or whatever you want to wear. That tomorrow. Because trust me, the way we work on slippers, when you wear shoe, you see that it's different. Especially with men. Especially with men. When you rehearse wrong way with slippers, when you're about to use cover shoe, you start feeling your heel will be touching the ground first. So ladies, you come with your heels, then guys will come with our shoe when we are ready to rehearse.
Let's rehearse now.
So for the ladies, this is your left leg in front. For the ladies, your left leg will be in front, then your right leg will come like this.
While standing.
Yes, come like this. So let's say your heels, you're like this, so you're like this. You understand?
It's just like that.
Not like this one. Like it seemed, yes. But you will not just do it like this completely. You just.
So you're still standing straight.
Yes, now see
your shoulder.
Yes.
It's tilted.
Yes, your head and your shoulder is facing.
Should be tilted there.
Wait, stand like this.
What's the head?
Then.
Shoulder. See his shoulder.
Do you understand? If you are standing like this, your whole body, but immediately you do like this, so your shoulder is facing.
Yes. But you don't have to do this way.
Is this correct?
You are standing like this. You have your hands here.
I
just came don't they cook. Yes, both ends.
Oh.
Yes, both ends always.
These budgets people are trying.
Just try to make sure you see this elbow is the Beraga, is the wood. Now wait till they want to see. Go. So, and once you are walking, please don't walk and your hands will still be here. Once you are ready to walk, your hands are free already. So until you are ready to strike your pose again, and then you do your.
So when you now want to walk, which leg do you move first?
Hold on. Now. Okay. What do you think that you say? Love you.
I'm not brave. Let me go fuck off. Watch. You be like style.
Your left leg in the front.
Yeah, you now can't look like
that. You stand like this.
I know myself.
Heads up. Confidence. Yes. Look straight ahead. Yeah. Don't chest out completely, but like just carry your head. Blessing. No.
Let's say you are still relaxed.
Like
raise your shoulder.
You want to, like you want them to feel I'm here. I'm there. You understand? So
how do you do this?
Your legs are too
close.
No. Wide. Close it a little bit. Yes. Good. So you're standing like this already. Then you're about. Sorry.
I can't go for it. I already know. So don't say what it is.
So you're already like this, and you want to start. This left leg that is in front is still the one you're starting with. So you throw it. Film. Yes.
You guys even bomb blessing for pregnancy.
No, do you understand?
Follow come. She's a natural.
So that your throwing is like, okay, here we go. He can start.
But it doesn't have to be like this.
No. It's just a PC. Like you're already like P. It's a ladies thing now. So that's the way you're starting. And you starting, it's not like you're taking it to the side.
Okay. What did you do?
What did I do? Which kind of woman maybe this? See, a lot of women.
Like this. Don't do. Just do it. Just fee.
It's very easy.
No, the man I know look me like gay. I'm like, I don't see, because as I do that, is this God? If I dey coach ladies, I'm not going to do that. No, the guys, usually.
Auntie don't tire.
We've not even done anything.
Yes, you understand.
Move it.
Alright.
Beauty is paying.
Yes, it is.
So, watch. We're like this. Alright. Then in 1, 2. So you have to follow the sequence in your mind when you're walking, depending on the beats they're playing. So let's say they're going 2, 2, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You understand? 5, 6, 7, 8. Your strike has to follow that count. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Do you understand? I'll still teach us the
The easier way to make it easier.
Yeah, to make it easier.
No, don't let us write it now.
You wear you now. You will do it with easy ways to use it.
Let's not we should try. We need to try it. You come and do this.
It's true because your eye will make it more easy.
Let's wear the this one is only working as if all the robots.
Because the difference between your leg and heel.
Not everybody is wearing stiletto. You are there stiletto. Those are wearing block. They can play anything like that. But those of you wearing, by the time you do like this and the thing bend, they're truly.
We have seen them fall now.
We cannot fall here.
We cannot fall here.
We have seen them.
Then they fall for there.
Even models.
They fall inside the prison. You go for that. You go for she want to wear tomorrow.
You want to do one back, especially when they are ready to play. They are striking the front. You just
can't bring the go for she want to wear tomorrow. Except you want to wear flat.
Not fall. Me, I'm not even wearing stilettos. My own is block.
Some people don't feel.
I won't wear it. I feel go wear my shoe.
Yes,
that's your shoe that you wear. Simple.
In fact, go and wear yours.
So you perfect it.
With the ladies, they have more details to things.
You should bring my own.
Them with barefoot.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow you go shop them when you go.
The guys are always not really. Now ladies there.
I don't know which one.
So guys,
the black one.
Guys, our left leg in the front too.
You okay?
No triangle.
Let's go with that.
It goes size me.
We go and practicalize.
So guys, we stand out like so ladies, their one is like this, but our one is just beside it, beside like
straight.
Yes, your leg is facing forward, not like this. So you're standing like this, standing upright. Your heads are you're looking straight ahead. This is your stand.
I know go smile.
You been a president and saying I want to.
They don't change them. They should be saying a fashion statement. It's just to walk. Then when you get to the front, then you cannot do your paparazzi. But don't smile. Let's reach should we do the over sabi?
What's the difference? Is it smiling and not smiling?
The smiling and the thing is with pageants, you are showcasing yourself, not clothes.
Okay.
But in this one, I think what they want is clothes.
Clothes, so you are not smiling.
So you are not smiling, but everything you are doing, you have to make people's attention be on what you are doing.
The smile takes away the attention.
Pageantry is when you do, and you catch people's attention with your smile. But fashion, this thing is when you do stuff that will make people see, okay, my clothes.
I get it.
We will smile now.
No.
Let's smile now.
We want to
You have defined the two for
We want to smile.
Can we use our father's house? Can we just combine the two?
Well, but do you know why you're coming to me and you're smiling? All I'm looking at is your face.
But what they said, from what viewers said, is the clothes that is mostly to be.
If you are coming and you're smiling, you that have got teeth already.
Don't finish on you.
See this fine girl. Not this. See this fine clothes. See this fine girl.
If they see clothes on you, they cannot help but look at it.
Exactly.
Our body brought out the clothes in a very defined way.
Okay, let's
see. Can we combine both?
Okay, let's combine.
We'll do the mass now.
God bless you.
Okay, yeah. We'll work with both.
Yes.
I want to combine both.
If you know you want to smile,
it's simple. You can walk without smiling, come here and smile. Or walk smiling, come here and get serious.
Don't forget
just your mind.
Details on this thing.
Now the clothes.
Just don't forget.
I don't understand. Are you going to answer questions?
No. I'll teach you how to make a statement with your clothes. That's the point. You need to say statement.
It's not my calling.
You learn your calling today. Part of it.
Mommy.
Oh yeah, now you stand. Can you see that? Oh yeah, stand.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing like this.
Alright, yeah, let's take our stand.
Your poise.
Kishi.
Your poise.
So never hide.
You don't know how you.
Now Kishi and this person go. Hey, see,
Never
you don't do like this already.
And that thing no go your leg go.
Don't worry.
Wait.
I'm not wearing it tomorrow.
Kishi.
This is your shoe.
Fuck
You are a nice person.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Kishi and tiny.
Is this why you consider
It's true.
Yes. That's very kind.
Alright.
It's only 6 inches. I mean, 4.
It's 4. It's 4.
12 inches.
Oh yeah, man. But look at me, you're still looking. Your body is literally facing your head. Is good. Mommy, turn your elbow. Sorry, I'm there.
Spinning me.
That's the point now.
Whoa,
your this place is down.
Carry on. I see a peacock.
Alright. Don't forget, your left leg goes first.
Yes.
In 1, 2, 3, go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now take your stand again. Take a stand. In 1, 2, 3, go. You people are still not following me. See.
Okay, the beat.
Boom. Your leg will blend in on that. Go. Yes.
So game music, but more likely to be faster than this.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom. Good one. Go back. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's have it 3. Let's go. Now let me teach you how to turn. Go. Let them go. Now, take your stand. Always, that one has to be 100. Always. Okay. Now, when you get to the front, pay. After doing your strike, fine. After doing all your chim and everything, and you're ready to turn. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1.
See, by the time you're turning, you're coming back to this position. See, you're like this. 1, 2.
Okay. 1. Do it again.
See.
Be careful.
1, 2, bam. Come back to that.
Do it again.
See.
You go do it well. Don't follow.
See. I wish I'm wearing so like. See. 1, 2, 3. 3 is just for me to come back to that. No. Your 1, see, your 1 is 1 already. 1, 2. Wait, see. I'm at the front like this. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Okay.
That first
see. Okay.
Does it for you?
Yes.
That first
see, what, you know, my left leg, like it looks like I'm bringing it back the way this one.
Okay.
See, like 1, 2, 3.
That's it. That first time.
Yes. Now do it again. Bring this one backward.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Okay.
So.
I'm not girl.
Eh?
I'm not girl.
Now your left leg will just turn.
It's not really carrying.
You know, easy. Gonna try.
Do it again.
Browns are watching you guys.
No.
Try.
Make sure. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2. Hey, 1, 2, don't turn.
Again. Oh yeah.
Again.
Sorry. Let's see. Oh yeah. The go of Q.
You are on the key of the song.
Good. But you need to put more badges.
Yeah, I won't get that.
Oh yeah, now.
Oh yeah, blessing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. This is the sweet me. Oh yeah, Kishi, give me now. 1, 2, 3. never reach. So yeah, go.
Actually, our leg is paining us. You know that.
Yes, now. That's the point. Go.
1, 2,
3. See, 3.
That your back leg is already on point.
1, 2, 3. Just that last one is just for you to just rest.
Balance.
1.
No, the first one is not going well. Your first one, bring it backward. Oh yeah. Well, head 2. See. 1, 2, 3.
Do it very slowly for her.
Yes,
very slowly.
See, you're like this. 1, 2, 3.
So just step in that one.
1. See. 1. Then 2. Then this one will face front. Head 2, 3. Yes.
That's it. That's
See.
it.
1, 2, then 3. Oh yeah, again.
Is it not light?
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
If
now yeah, okay, it's not
okay,
your, but
it's
you're
not
watching,
your
Sha.
You said 3.
Oh yeah. 1.
That first tone, you didn't get it.
This is too fast. Only if you go with you can 1, 2. You can count one beat for it yourself.
1, 2.
But don't
Are
dance.
you dancing?
But don't dance. Yeah, go back. So do we all get the turning now? So once you take your
Don't come on my leg.
wait, it's called signing in. That thing is called signing
Okay.
in. So once you walk,
Daddy,
walk,
like-
then you strike your pose. We all know like all this is your yes, now that's striking of pose. So once you get to the front, strike your pose, then come, bam, bam. And remember, any move you are breaking is your left leg.
That should be in
Yes,
front.
you know I'm like this. I'm going to the right. You don't go with your right leg. Even same thing for the guys too. You go with your left leg. You understand? From here, I want to go to the left. The thing.
That we're using right to walk.
And there's something we did.
Exactly.
No need. I want the. But you can put it. See, there's something
Like
ladies
what?
do with their head. Let's say once you get there. There's one thing.
Then, yeah.
That thing used to send one. Yes. When you're just there.
Elizabeth does that a lot.
Eh?
I said Elizabeth does that a lot from
It's like, okay, she's ready. Alright. So let's walk to the front one by one. So you come here,
One by
you strike
one
your pose.
individually.
Don't bother to go sideways yet. When you get here, just do your
Okay.
1, 2,
No pause
3,
again.
and walk back. And when you get here, turn also. 1, 2, 3. Alright.
Why women tease the hand?
Blessing.
Let me say the minute.
You make sure you're walking inside the
I want to go still hard like this.
Inside
I
the
shop.
stores.
I shop for that one.
Alright. Let's go. Just
Like
walk.
this?
Just walk.
Women.
Alright. Don't worry about the side view, just come to the front and turn back.
Okay.
So you have turn. 1, 2, 3. Then you wait first.
Okay.
So after turning, 1, 2, 3. Wait. Then start going back. You understand?
Okay.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, then when you get to that place, no.
Hey! Voila!
It's nice to see what I say.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's not how you go out.
Left
Yes,
leg
you
up.
go.
Okay.
So you get it now.
Yeah.
Left leg up.
Anything left leg. Everything is left.
So this, when I reach here, I will not go left, right.
No, you and just like that one is breaking. That one will
My
depend
own-
on your own
okay,
this thing later.
okay.
But let's just get to the major ones.
Okay.
So Kishiyoya.
I should know now.
Yeah.
Prayer can also be this thing. You don't need
She don't pray.
maybe you don't need to come back for here again. Oh yeah now.
Stand
Don't carry
up,
your
madam.
She's not ready.
Oh yeah, Miriam.
Miss them, let her do it.
This is salsa now. This is what they use for beach wear and bikini.
This is Calypso, not salsa.
This
salsa.
It's salsa.
So be that all.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. One, two, three, go. 1, 2, 3. Give them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice one. Go. You corrected yourself. Nice one. I see that clearly. Come on. No. This way. Yes, turn. Sign it and yes, sir. When you're looking, you'll still be looking at your audience while walking out. Come on, this will start for the keyboard. Just play the beat. Go. Come on, Mr. Big. Good one. Hey. Amalia. Incoming president. Go.
The husband when they look at it, they say, that's my asset.
Pause. Take your. No. Wait for it. Then turn. Then walk out while looking at this place.
Okay.
No, look at your audience. You look at your walk out. Don't let the light come.
Smile. No, yes.
Yes. Look at them.
Look at them.
You don't do and finish. You won't go for it.
She done it.
Yeah.
Voila.
1, 2, 3, go.
If you carry your beard, you will get it 100%.
No, you don't have to.
You carry your shoulder and you get it well.
Alright, let's go.
You get the body.
Right now. 1,
Get the body. Oh yes.
Look up.
Hey! Voila! Hey!
Stop looking down. Don't be saying look sky. This is serious.
No, now she's looking at the clock. She's getting the wall. Yes. She's looking at sister and she's looking at Jesus. Big one. Look straight. Double Jesus. See, just keep looking at me. Walk to me. Look straight. Exactly. Don't keep your eyes off me. Yes. Good. Go back. Go back. Go back.
You pause and
Then you pause. Pause first. Then turn. Yes. Then go out. Look at me while you're going out.
Mommy. Give it to us.
Are you Mr.
I gotta play.
You know all this caricature when they draw for newspaper when they go help me get small body. Yeah.
Pastor, stop this.
One, two.
I want to give you a speech. I dedicate this one to Sonia.
I hope it will work.
Assistant to you, yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. What's the hand doing on your waist while walking? Yeah.
They say drop am.
Jump down. They say drop it. Jump it. It's runway.
You go watch me get your own and then get it to you back.
I accept it then and I'll give it to you back.
I said no, don't walk like this. Drop your
She don't
hand.
ask you say no. She won't put
It
that.
is only when you have to strike your post when you are in. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, drop your hand. Yeah, you can put it there now. There's light. Yeah, turn back. Turn back. Turn back. Then drop it and move. Good. BOF, are you good? Then turn. No power. So when you get to the front, after getting here, now you have people. You have people. This is our audience.
Yes.
So when I get here, let's say you take your strike first. You stand like this. Let's say I'm wearing like that gown that has this veil. That. So you can just hold it a little bit. Walk side like just for people to see that okay this clothes. So you can hold a particular part of it. Walk sideways. Stand. Beat the clothes. Let it flap in one way. Walk again. Adjust just do something about the clothes. Go back to the middle. Then turn. Do you understand? Eh? Do you understand?
Yes, we do. I'm just thinking of that.
Give me pizza.
Let's go. Let's not carry my.
See. Analyze in 1, 2, 3,
Exactly.
go.
So hold it from the back. Just a little like this.
This guy is suspecting.
Please release it.
You go like this. Then just do whatever you like with the clothes. And if it has maybe tummy break, do something. Then once you are here already, you come back. You wait. Yes, wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, okay, let's see. Come on. Fill up the cash. Come on. We can do maybe serious. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Give me. Hey, see my baby. Come on. Yes. Take your pose. Nice one. Then you come back to the middle. You're walking backward though.
Okay.
Yeah. In this. No.
Okay.
See, it's like this. You're like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Then turn. Then make sure you're not dancing too much. Yeah. Then wait first. Then turn. Don't forget. Easy. Then out. Next. This is our box. So after your whole turning, going like this, this is still your middle, so you can walk that time. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Like that. I like that. Good. Take your strike here, post again. Then your left leg will come again. Back to your pose. Anything? No. You are always ending. You should end back with your pose. So from here, after doing your feel, this is only if you want to take a strike that involves you opening up or anything. Alright. From the middle. Start from the middle. Let's say you are here already. Yeah. Where are you go to anywhere you want to go first. No. Sideways, yes, sideways. So yeah. Your eyes on your audience. Yeah. Come back to the middle. Your eyes on your audience always. They are here, not me. They are turn. Wait, let us see your back. Then turn. You are not saying when you look us. Just wait. Let us know. They are turn. We need to see the back of the dress. We will be seeing the front. What thing you do?
This way.
No, this is the front that you are about to sign out. Right, let us see. We will see the back of the dress. Then we face them again. Oh yeah, turn. Turn.
No, we said turn this way. Left.
Oh yeah.
We are turn now.
1, 2, 3. No, look here. Why you are leaving?
Look at the audience and
yes, This one they hide me. They don't say she dey look me. They hide me. Next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. Amaria representing the Deeper Life Church. Join us together. Sorry.
No, don't mention
Sorry.
White Party Church.
Representing the White Party Church.
I have stopped that. It's
Oh, yeah.
bad. Whatever. Specialist.
Go back to the middle, then turn. Fiam. Easy. Go. 1, 2. Pause. Film, then turn. Yes. Then go out. Next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome custodian 0. I don't know your number. Round about 015. Round of applause. Whoa, keep them. I like it. Yes. Your left leg. Yeah. Aha, nice one. Come back to the middle. Yes. Turn. Walk. Nice one, turn. Nice one. Sign out. Next. You must make me proud tomorrow. Okay. I still say it.
I'll be getting trained back.
Nothing concern me and this now.
If I wear heels for you people, it's just that you don't have my size yet. If I wear heels for you, you be like, but that thing, right? Anytime I was wearing this thing. At the end of it, this is
What?
3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Come back to the middle. Alright, stone. Drop your hand and walk. Drop your hand and walk. Pause for some seconds. Hold on. Turn. Walk. Drop your hand. Always remember. Next. Hey, BOS. And BF has a perfect size 6 model this thing. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go! Ladies and gentlemen, the VOM or the Fathers of Reality TV project, jamming us together. And I'll give them the source they grant now. Hey, if you drop, you go stand there again. They are turn. 1, 2, 3. You are standing like you should soldier already. Yeah. Move. They are turn. Then move your body. Don't like. But don't swing your hand. Okay. Walk with your shoulder. Yeah.
And the smile, no here.
Yeah.
Then look at the audience. Keep looking at them.
Nice one. Yes, you get it. Nice one.
All of us together. Guys.
This space will
No contain now.
The only thing we'll do is 3. We'll do 3 that tomorrow. So after you guys have done your 1, then everyone is coming like this. So to make it more distinct, you line up according to the way. This is here. So maybe she's coming back, and another person is going because you don't leave the wrong way. You are coming out like this and going in. That's how they do it. You understand?
No, your guys will still go.
Guys will still go.
So immediately one person is coming out like this, you are walking in already. So once you guys are done, then you come in 3. Do you understand? Now let's have 3 here.
Now?
Yes, let me show you how to come so that you. So 3. Your leg. So whoever is in front, of course, you know you will be the one to come to the extreme, and then who is in the middle? No. You line up at the back. Simple 5. So you know you will come here, stay, the next person in the middle, and the next person here. It's simple as that. You understand? So, alright, two people walking.
Okay,
no, you have to carry the same. Wait. 3, 2, 1, go! You are late. No, you follow like wait. No, not like you wait. You people are coming late together.
Eat the man before we keep coming.
1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go. Then you people take your stride. Space. Space, girl.
My own is already
Listen. Go and solve it again, sorry. You are getting it now. Don't be for the text. Okay, maybe we should follow box, Abby. 1, 2, 3, go! You just come in. This is the box we are using. We are using inside this box.
Okay.
Maria, space.
What is my box?
No, just space. No.
Okay.
This is what I want to do. Please, that shoe. Sorry. So this is it now. You understand? 1, 2, 3, go. Come. This time around you can't go sideways because you just did it. So you just pause, take your strike, then you people will turn. Together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3. Then you move. Always turn and be on the same line. Then you people will count. See, there's a way you can walk and still be using your side this to look at the person inside. You understand?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Then you people will stay. Give yourself signal when we are about to turn. Then you turn. Yeah, turn. Then Amaria take the lead and leave. Follow her immediately. That's all. Then the next 3, immediately are going out to the next 3 are coming in.
Okay.
So by then, whoever is changing,
it's true. 4. The last 3 before the
4. 3 and 1 at the back now.
Oh, yeah. I will do 2.
Okay, 2.
Yeah.
No, guys, no, those 3, 2.
3, 2.
Oh yeah, Funaya, and who is going next?
Blessing.
Let's try. Let's go.
We are done, right?
Yeah.
I need to shut
I'm on this thing cool. I've been there because
No.
Don't start the list. All right. This is the box you are using. So you come like this. You come and stand the side with yours. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. One, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and wait.
You got it.
Wait. Once you get to the front, just strike your pose. Then you people can't. According to beat, 1, 2, 3. You understand? There's a beat, so it will help you in your timing. Come back. Let me join you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1. That's just it. 3, 1, 2, 3, wait. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, go. 5, 5. You understand?
Outside.
That's next two. Don't remove. I forgot the last part. Wait. So last 2. Pastor, you are giving us wrong. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wait. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3. Now everybody will simplify. So you come in, like you just follow each other. That's the last part. So you just follow each other. Once you come in, like this, there's no signing in or anything. This one, you just when you are coming in like this, you are going to the stage, film, and you are turning, and you are going outside.
I'm not signing.
That one is no. You people are just taking
I'm
just
going and coming.
Let me show you. You just follow each other on a single line like this. You are walking.
Okay. Yes. And turn. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have all our models on stage right now with a round of applause. Come on. Just follow each other. Just be coming. Turn. You want to smile, you want to wave them, anything, and just go back. Wow! That's about it. The church is blessed. Somebody shout out,
Yeah, let's
guys have not changed now. Wait, don't you just do it again?
Yes.
Gossipful.
Why you say that?
Stevie go kill that wrong way for me. No, good. Woo! Church. Then turn. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. Then wait. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. That's about it. It's the synchronization God used to give it. The fact that it's just like pirates. It's the fact that all of them are doing the same thing. All right, let's have my man on stage. So we'll do after the ladies are done with theirs. You have the guys still do their own too. Once they are done, they will guy, one girl. So we have one guy.
I'm not wearing heels though.
Why? Okay. So by the time is one. By the time is one guy, one girl. This is how you walk. So 1, 2, 3, go. But this time around, it's always slow. Yes, we won't do that because I'm working with the lady this time around. 1, 2, 3. Forget about beats. Then we stand.
Somebody is just overexcited because it's said one guy, one girl. Ah, Jesus. Oh, gospel. All your programs is like money.
No, just follow me.
Okay.
I really want to play space. Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Calling him according to Abia State people.
We have 2 guys.
There are more guys.
We'll fix it, don't worry. The guy will not have.
He's not going to have anything.
So you get now, personally, why you start with this?
Come and do the thing he asked me to do. This is your calling here today. What's the piano?
Don't forget, I don't be that one.
Fashion statement.
Seriously. Which statement are we going to make?
Steve is start now. Start with your format. They will teach you one.
What we are trying to show is okay. The church you can be beautiful and let's say you are putting on like that thing. That thing that you wore. That thing. Once you just get to the just it in one way. They will not just cover it in one way. You know, thing. Alright, guys. The same thing, but you are not bringing your leg. Your leg is like this.
So it's simple for them.
Just beside it. Both legs are facing forward. Then make sure you're not stand upright completely. Then you walk.
You do this thing tomorrow.
Yes, you cannot walk like this. You cannot walk like this. He said, walk out.
Wilfred, we just need to start on.
You cannot be on the wrong way. After
Valentine.
No,
where that dinner?
no, that's just you guys walk like that. See, it's just one leg. Head. Okay, the head. So where you want to live?
The head didn't move. What it means is the head is not moving.
My head is not moving.
As they walk out, your head straight.
He's not very rich.
Okay.
I'm very.
Who are you pairing with?
Because who are you pairing with?
Ladies, guys, you get anything where we fit show. You reach front pockets. Make them know, gentlemen, adjust your suit. Come inside. Understand now? A man of God stuff. Do like this. Man.
Pastor, I'm very rich.
God don't mind that. Me and you.
Give me that sound. This one.
Yeah?
Yeah, just give that sound.
So you are not pairing yourself already. Oh, God.
Okay, 2 against 1.
When I'm you can but because it can't come twice. Why is your eyes on your boss? Is that what happened here?
It's just why one.
See Valentine.
Now, wow. Gospel, your power strong.
You don't change from Wilfred now.
If you adjust your tie.
Wilfred.
Different things, you just adjust your tie.
I'm with Wilfred.
No, she not. I'm saying
Come
Wait.
like this. Come like this.
You're not Wilfred.
Wait, that thing is ringing.
Continue.
Okay.
Yeah, Pastor.
No, start with that. Go start with me. Start with tomatoes. The president of.
Steve, show them.
No, start with Pastor.
Kiss you and me.
Because you are saying you should start with somebody else, so they will start with
No, it was the one that they were supposed to start with now. It's the winning president. The president that's
Yeah, the winning president.
Stand up.
Show them because
You be fashionista. So.
Hey now.
This is fashionista for you.
All those things where you go and undertaker tomorrow. That man fear.
I don't know what I will.
Hey now.
Exactly what I will.
Because you go reach for like you go flat jacket go back. Oh God. Carry your hand. You don't already finish it. You don't finish it. You don't say jacket. You don't need to tell me now.
One time. Do your hair. Do this cap very well.
Like this.
But please don't sleep with us.
I'm not already married.
Yeah,
So
that's the
don't
story.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy.
No, I get it true.
That's the good thing about it. We are married.
That's so.
We are married.
They follow married people.
No, you carry the left.
Anybody wey see back for you say you don't marry. You don't even wear ring.
Nah, for sure.
Bad, you don't even wear ring.
I'm
Nobody
my
go
beads.
say you don't marry.
Okay.
They go call the eye you, even though na me say wey this guy, they know they say, "Kai, this guy is strong."
Right? Left, yes.
You must have before that.
Yes.
You must shave.
Oh yeah, do your jacket.
Hey!
Start your job again. You just say no before.
Your left again.
You can remove it.
Nice one. Okay. But and you don't wait. You don't show them the back of the clothes. You don't show them the back.
Okay.
That's the focus of.
Which kind? I'm not ready for this one.
One house, please. Okay.
That's not complete yet. Give.
It's been a wonderful 7 days. So, the voice of the Father for the next 7 days
The hottest dish.
will be
Straight to the point.
You don't get time for that. You don't get time.
No time.
a round of applause for gospel.
That was because that was a brief. Okay, I think now I can talk.
Yes.
How did you do about vessels now? No, now I'm a big person. I don't be big person. I don't the whole army.
Where God's food is?
Is everybody here?
No. She's coming from us. He's coming from us. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay. The father said that straight. -5. And I don't know. We'll get more. Most times now we complete the sentence. More information.
Is that all now? Is that all?
Is it for now? And for now, thank you. You can go back.
The father said.
You can go back.
I don't know what the father said.
I don't want this.
It's
They blush. This was like
you have done the work halfway before.
Also sometimes she comes
and they are lucky, see their room.
Very easy.
She know the shake reach that.
She shake.
She did shake.
From boys.
No, but
Especially at the beginning.
I know that this message is street. The day she came to the
don't forget that.
she said, I'm here. Meaning, if you shut up. She said again, no, she not say shut up, but she said, I'm here. I'm here. Give up, she said,
Valentine and who was it? Valentine and you. Stand up and apologize to TSTV. Yes.
Have you seen yourself?
Stand up and apologize to TSTV. She
came from Eunice, stand up now.
Stand up now.
I said, no, I want to say, stand up now. I'm tired. Eunice said, we did not. Father said, stand up now. She went out. Eunice said, are you going? I said, no. Eunice said, so wait. We 2 hours later, she now came back and said, Father is calling 2 of you. Come and explain why you did not come for the workshop. That day, I said, Eunice.
You will be stubborn. Wait till you stand up now. I don't stand up.
That day.
Most of the grace go manifest.
Yes.
Let's watch and see manifest the grace.
We don't change that now.
Abba, no take over for Abubakar. No take over for Abubakar.
Okay, now yeah.
Now yeah.
No, that's
Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's a privilege. Even though I've been here before, but for a very short period of time.
They flash you. Before I flash you that time, I don't call you.
Okay, we are praying for a successful tenure.
Amen.
Without deduction of marks.
Go show kuna.
Alright, I've been instructed by the father to select people who will be working with me.
Read your manifesto first. Why? It doesn't read.
Which manifesto?
This regime. I would go do that in the office.
We have 2 heads.
What else, please?
Vice.
Alright, I will be doing that in a rush. I will take
your time, please.
Like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, no problem.
So I put something down and then announce who and who will be working with me. Okay, for the meantime, let's continue what you were doing.
We have voice of the father and vice voice of the father.
Now go see manifestation.
Ashwani. I went to meet and I said, what did I say to you?
Mr. Greatness, on no account you leave that room. Is that clear?
I'm going to have voice of the father versus
Next thing,
assistant voice of the mother.
This time around, the voice of the father said you should come.
Now, no, this is thank God for. Even if you get an outside, congratulate her.
I made a good choice. She did a good job.
Yes.
Especially let's comment on the HOK.
Please, let's celebrate HOK. We love you. We love you.
Tear your clothes now, beg. Go pour water. Greatest of all time.
Where's his speech?
Wow. 7 years. I'm what 7 days of hard labor. 7 days of sleepless nights. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I must say, whoever will be the next HOK, you will walk. That place is not easy. But thank you very much for making it easy for me. There was no frustration. We did it, And thank you for everybody that supported in the kitchen.
On that note, I have to thank every one of you for being there for me, for your support. I'm so happy. I couldn't have been able to do it without all of you. And special thanks to Wilfred. You know, I was telling them there during our individual interview, I was like, that was really a risk that he took, you know. Really? If they were to vote for like who will be the next, maybe let's say the first female viewer, I'm sure none of you would have voted me. Absolutely. So I know. So that was really a huge one. The courage to like see beyond this, you know. Yeah. So like I just thank God for the leading of the Spirit of God. Yeah. And for all of you, you believed in me even when I didn't even know I would be able to do it. And thank you, Pastor Dave, for the encouragement through the
Okay, since we're all getting emotional, please let's continue round of applause to Miss Abigail. She has practically been the HOK since we got to this house.
HOK incumbent emeritus apparatus.
I would tell her leave the kitchen, but no, she will come. So thank you very much. And I know for the next this thing you
Ghana Jollof.
Thank you.
And it's true.
That hold for now. Man, who will be the next head of the kitchen? Very important. The next head of the kitchen. No, it's not in our
Don't try that side. Don't go that and if not go to speak in tongues. No, don't be say I cannot do it. I dey cook for my wife, but I tell you go to speak in tongues. Abi, no, you can't, but some people know grief now no figure.
Oh, it's done.
Choose wisely.
She says she'll give us free food.
It's me that is down. Just me.
But I still believe that there are some people that are not getting any posts. Let them give those people a chance to also have a post. That was what he told me that day. That first day he collected. I advised you, Sha. So let them give them chance. Very important because we all have leadership. Because imagine we will have not choose that. You won't know the level of leadership style in that. Because this might be the last set before the person go house. So
we have people that have not heard.
That's what I'm saying, that they have not actually done. So let everybody. No, don't push him.
He's not ready. He's still communicating with
the Father. Communicating with the Gospel of John.
Wrong way, sir.
He has done his own now.
No,
Pass.
Music, please.
Let's go.
Stop that face, direct.
Like that too.
I will try to do it.
You can't look out for.
And exactly.
He's not playing random. What is playing is on the screen.
Yeah, but he can't use that.
Nice one, nice one.
He's just looking at it and pressing.
The wife will be proud.
They are playing on the screen.
Yes.
Oh,
Then left leg. Yes, score. Ah. Oh, so my guys now. Come to the middle. No, you have to come back to the middle. Come to the middle. Then turn. 1, 2, 3. Just the go. Yeah, turn with your left again. No.
You turn back.
Yes, you turn and face us first. Yes. Then you walk out.
Tomatoes.
Go and Peru this thing.
Go and Peru it.
But I'm not good at this anyway.
Yeah.
Peru the cosmos.
Silly, walk like a young man. Try walk like old man. That's great.
Your left leg in front. Wait.
No, the left.
Yeah, look at me. Look straight.
Straight, yes.
You can.
Yes. Bring your head down a little. Yeah, your left leg. Yes. Yes. Don't look at it. Yeah, left leg. Go. You carry it right, but go.
Glory, where are you?
Yeah, show them.
Glory. Glory. I saw the beach. Saw the beach. Saw the beach. Never perfect.
I imagine
He can do it.
Okay, but that's a rich woman.
Saw the beach.
This guy, you go look like fashion president. You go look like professor.